Previously on Divinity Original Sin 2. And now, the legend continues. What up my nerds, I'm Ricardo the Roleplay Gamer, and I like to party. Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. You know, we're back with Lord Vek. The party's somewhere on the ship. Just to give you a quick rundown of what you saw in the intro there, I've taken out Radika, is that her name? Something, the witch, you know, that sultry witch. I made her poison feign. Listen! That's the Lord Vek way. We freed the dragon, we took out the void penis. I decided to just do it off camera. You've already seen me stream it and fail. I didn't want to just end up with like an hour-long episode of me beating that, because that's a long fight.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
Listen, so we've just come here to the ship to Act 2. It's time to get this baby going. I'm excited. Hopefully you are too. We're going to jump back into the game. So we're definitely heading into territory that I haven't experienced yet. I've played, actually quite a few hours of this section of the game with the boys on the Tuesday night. But listen, you can't, in a stream like that, multiplayer, you don't have the time to sit back and actually read stuff and understand what's going on. So we may as well be going through it for the first time. Let's do it.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Ah, our undead Godwoken. I had nearly forgotten.
Bid them farewell. Listen, I'd love to. Not a greeting and say you're eager to set sail. How long do they plan to remain at anchor? Note the number of bodies littering the deck. Ask how many were lost in the battle. Listen, if we're asking how many were lost, it's only for our own satisfaction, knowing that many died for us to get to this point. But I don't think that's what the game has in mind. So listen, we'll nod a greeting and we'll say, I'm eager to set sail. How long do you plan to remain at anchor?
Not a moment longer than we have to, but we're at something of an impasse. The ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
Alright, ask if you might take a crack at turning the wheel. I've always wanted to do that. Real hot. Say you've never known a ship to speak in the first place. I've lived quite a few years. I've never known a ship to speak.
This is barbarous magic.
Expedient magic, actually. The ship is made of live wood. It has the spirit of an elven ancestor tree within it. It seems Dallas has found a way to bind that spirit to her.
I like the idea of this ship literally being made out of Treebeard and his friends.
That means only she can control it. Unless we can find a way to break the bond.
Alright. Ask if they have any leads on how to gain control of the ship. Well, listen, that's a tall task you have there. Do you have any idea at all?
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
The best kind.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I really don't.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind like to feel useful, don't they?
Smile and say you're still waiting to find out what she does other than standing around being smug. Oh, yes! Listen here, young missy. I'm still waiting to find out what it is you do around here. Aside from standing around and looking smug.
Hopefully, you'll never have to find out.
Rude. Fantastic. She's a pretty cool character in that, you know, I love to hate her. Alright, let's head down to the bows of the ship. So, of course, I know what I'm doing here. I know how to reawaken the ship. So Oh, God. It's sort of... Listen, we may as well just do it. There's no point me playing dumb. Alright, so we've got storage chests, which is pretty cool. Do we want to store anything? I'm not even... You know what? Maybe all of our ingredients. That's probably a wise idea. Because we're just gonna... We're real full up. I'll tell you that right now. Can we double click? How does this work? Can we, like, move the whole kit and caboodle? This is our storage chest, right? This is correct? I sure hope so. Yeah, that's our storage chest, right. Surely it's not one at a time like this. This is a little bit archaic. I'm probably missing something, as I usually do. But listen, this will give us a nice opportunity to talk. What about? No one rightly knows. So in terms of the build, I was tempted to do like a big old what is happening right now? Listen, we've risked all and lost. The storage chest hates us. So I was tempted to do a complete, you know, redo of the build essentially to respec here on the ship. I'm pretty sure the ship is where it can be done. In fact, I'm starting to remember. I'm forming some pictures in my head of which NPC to talk to. I think it's a lizard of some sort. But listen to me. You know what? No, we're gonna say. Why have we just got all the? I don't even know. I don't want to know what that's about. Let's head in here. Looks like we've got a recipe to scoop up. So I want to play it like not for lack of a better word, like the equivalent to saves coming. I don't want to be like, this build ain't no good, let's like restart. No, Lord Vek is a certain kind of guy, and even if we've you know, wasted some skills, I want to stick to what we've been doing. So what have we been doing, just to refresh your memory? Pyrokinetic, really? Maybe that's just that's from gear. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. So we were just about to start delving into polymorph. Do we have any polymorph skills? Not as of yet, but we do have summoning. Like, that's pretty much it. We do have a new summoning skill, Rallying Cry, which is going to allow us, I believe, to do a little bit of healing, which is pretty dank. Target character regenerates vitality and magic armor according to the number of allied characters and totems in their vicinity. Hopefully that still applies to undead. I'm confident that it will, because it's not like healing magic, it's just like straight up bypassing all that, give us vitality. So we've got some points into summoning and warfare for the physical damage that we are occasionally doing. I've mixed ourselves up here with a dank shield and this crusher. 4 to 5 water damage, 16 to 17 physical damage. It's a big old mace. Remember, if you've been watching the stream lately, you know what happens when it's Mace Town. Pogchamps what was it? Not Pogchamps. It was Craigasms. Whenever we see a mace, or the word mace is mentioned. I'll leave that up to you. Alright, so polymorph is probably what we're focusing on now. We just need to get the skills. Polymorph is kind of like strength-ish. I guess, yeah. Also, wits, hang on. Wits is going to give us initiative. Memory is also useful. We need more memory. Skills cost 1 memory, so yeah, I definitely need more memory, so I'm going to put the 1 point into that. So we should have another slot. Memory slots. We've got 2 more slots. That's cool. 2 slots available for polymorph skills. Alright, and 1 more point to put in here, polymorph, which is going to give us another skill point, which I might put into wits. I'm real tempted. Affects your critical chance, initiative, and your ability to detect traps and find hidden treasures. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for the moment. Depends what skills we get polymorph-wise. Okay, so I guess we'll be delving deeper into the bowels of the ship. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get to it. Oh yeah, so I'm a little bit nervous, a little bit apprehensive vis-a-vis, you know, heading into the island once we get off the ship, because I'm real lost, but it's okay. We'll read some journal stuff, it'll be fine. We can also change how Lord Vek looks, but we don't need to because he's a real sexy man. I'm not happy with his armor situation, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
If it were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope, not
A
locked
young
up in
magister
jail.
paces around the brig, tending to the unconscious form of Alexander himself. She leans over and presses a damp cloth to his brow.
No, she's giving confident aid to the enemy. Even though she herself is the enemy, I will not tolerate it.
She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Yes.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, dwarf.
You must be shocked to find yourself tending to the Divine himself.
Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance.
Is she just repeating her rank like a big old penis? Alright. Tell her that you're no seeker, but they're always grateful to those who help them. If she knows how to get this ship moving, they might look more kindly on her. Say that they need to get this ship moving now. She must know something. Listen, we're gonna take the aggressive route here. I'm not totally satisfied with either option, but I feel like Lord Vek is gonna be more commanding and aggressive here. We need to get the ship moving now. You must know something. That wasn't right, but you get the idea.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
Oh, fucking hell. Diplomatically raise your hands and say that she doesn't have to tell you anything yet. She just has to listen. No. Tell her to shut the hell up and listen for a moment. Her life depends on it. Oh, will you shut your listen, how would a dwarf swear? You plowing trap. Why not? Take a leaf out of the Witcher 3's book. Your life may depend on it.
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
Yes. Alright, so we've got Constitution and Strength, so those are the options we're probably going to go for here. Say that the Seekers aren't bad. They just want to go home. If she helps them do that, she'll be free in no time. Declare that it's simple. Either she tell you what she knows now, or you'll have to start playing... Yeah. It's quite simple, Missy. Either you tell me what you know now, or I'll have to start playing rough. Persuasion failed, rude.
The Magister's stare hardens into an intense scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence
God.
vessel, Lady Vengeance.
I'm real upset. Alright, can we just open this up? How does this work? Can we talk to, Constance?
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
Look at that beautiful peacock helmet. I want it.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
Open the gate now, Missy. I want to know if the prisoners know how to get this ship moving.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood.
I have to try. I demand that you open the gate now.
All right then, just don't make me regret it.
Listen, I probably will. Have you met Lord Vek? Open the gate, dude. I'm real ready.
I'll keep an eye on the red until the cage is locked again.
Okay. Do I just like attack her or what's the deal?
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine
Okay.
Eminence vessel.
Can I fuck her
I
up?
ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
See, when I've...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
What a pain. When I've done this previously with the boys, I didn't do any of this. It was Kluga or Stevens who did it, so I haven't read the dialogue.
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the Divine.
Wow. Point out that she's alone, unarmed, and there's a ship full of seekers who'd happily throw her overboard. She's in nobody here. You're alone, unarmed, and there's a ship full of seekers who'd happily throw you overboard. You're in no position to make demands. Yes!
All right. Don't harm him. I'll be watching.
I knew it!
Bishop Alexandar lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle.
Inspect his hands.
Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells.
That's hot. Look closely at his simple regalia.
A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope.
Slip the gem from around his neck, place it in your pocket. Oh, baby, that's what we're all about here at the Roleplay Gamer.
The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
Take a good look at his face.
Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop.
Cherub-faced. What a rude bastard. Alright, listen. Is it time to get rough? Is it actually time to get rough? Come on. Alright, let's use the incarnate to do some damage. Can we not? Alright, listen. Lord Vek, get over here. You think you can get away with that? Listen, I really think I do. Alright. Let's go for it. This shouldn't be too hard at all. I'm real ready. Smack her up. Oh, wow. Never petrify my friends. I find that incredibly rude. Oh, look. It's a lot of fun, that one. Okay. Listen to me, though. Let's get a totem down. We'll smack her up next turn. I knew it. Hopefully she doesn't die, because I need information. I assume this is the correct thing to do. No, she's just real dead. Okay. She's actually just dead. What have I done? Right. Okay. Maybe that's not the right thing to do. Again, I remind you, even though I've been through this, I think a couple times, I was never the guy who talked to anyone here. I messed around, caused trouble. Let me have a think. So, hang on, wait. I think I'm okay. I think I might have a way through this.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
Reach for the doorknob. Story of my life.
The wood groans and creaks. For a moment, you swear a face appears in the wood. A face tortured and tormented, a six-sided shape carved upon its forehead. The face vanishes.
Hold the gem you took from Alexandar out towards the door. That's what I'm talking about.
The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits.
Yes, hold the gem to the six-sided shape carved in the figure's forehead. Where is that? Can we actually see it? Or is it just sort of... Maybe we can't see it. Okay. Abstraction. Don't worry about it.
A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door.
Ugh.
It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
Look, sometimes you just need to please a door.
I am summoned. Speak the password.
Tell the door your password seems to have changed. Ask for a new one. Hold up the gem. Point out that you have the gem. Knock loudly upon the door. Say you don't know the password. Listen, you old piece of wood. I've got the gem, can't you see?
You've summoned me with the gem, indeed. Now, the password.
Rude bloody bastard. Well, the password seems to have changed. May I have the new one, please?
No.
Rude. Threaten to break the door down. That's a lesson. I'm about this close to getting my hammer and laying into your finely carved face, you scumbag. No!
The resurrected mind is as simple as it is stubborn. My answer remains, as ever, no.
That's incredibly rude. So, clearly that's why we need to speak to What's-Her-Face to get the password. Oh god, how else are we going to get it? That's an excellent question. Maybe, can we, hang on, let's see if we can pickpocket Alexandar. You never know. So this is, as far as I'm aware, this is a completely different route to how we've done it in the multiplayer stream. We can't, really? Come on, is it because, it's because Losei's watching me,
Bishop
isn't it?
Alexandar lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle.
I don't know. Let's have a look at his regalia, just in case it's hidden somewhere.
The bishop's white robes are stained with blood and dirt. He appears shrunken in their... Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean.
Okay, never mind. That's clearly not the way to do it. I really just want to... Hang on, there was something else. Oh, God.
The Seeker has removed one of her gauntlets in order to flex her wrist. It bears inflamed marks from where shackles bit into her. She sees you.
You must be starved for company to linger around here, friend.
Stare through the bars at Alexander's unconscious form and note that the Seekers have a valuable bargaining chip. Cast your eye... Hang on. Cast your eye around and ask if there is... If this is where the Magisters kept the Seeker prisoners locked up. Say if you need information about the ship, the prisoners show any sign of being willing to talk. We'll know right away. No. This isn't correct. I think I've actually... Look, there's a way in. There's always a way in. I just might have broken the easiest one. Do we please the other door? I wonder. Because I think we need the book. We need the book in there in order to talk to the dragon at the front. Let's just talk to the other door.
No entry allowed. Please use the port side door.
Wow. Alright, can we hold up the thing?
Listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. I am not an entry door.
That's incredibly rude. Okay, let's talk to Lizard Lady. Maybe she's got something. I think she's the only one, other one down here. Otherwise, we're going to have a look above deck.
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got good fighters of every stripe. They know how to keep their mouths shut too, as long as there's gold in it for them. So, what'll it be?
Okay, so this is Mercenary Lady. Say you need someone with... Yeah, okay. We don't need to worry about that. I'll take my leave. You fine, scaly missy. Oh, wow. Look at her big toes. They're adorned with, like, dank claws. That's hot. I mean, it's not. Hang on. Let's talk to the guy. I dismiss the child. But let's talk to the child.
Hey! You're here! Pretty nice boat, eh? We got an upgrade.
Cheeky bastard.
There's got to be another way to get it going. But we can't find a way into Dallas's room. Maybe you can see something we can't.
Well, hang on. Let me just hold Alt. Have a look around. Can't move the painting. There's nothing in there. I doubt there's anything directly around here. That's Sabille over there. Encyclopedia? Let's sort by last picked up. Here, Hubert warns of the dangers of these sorcerers who may manipulate the very air. The wind, he says, may be been twisted unnatural to them, blah, blah, blah. Should the victim... Yeah, okay. This, I should read. The wind, he says, may be bidden and twisted to unnatural ends. The lighting, he notes, may very well strike... Lightning, very well strike twice, or indeed thrice, should the victim be deemed deserving. Look, listen, I'll try to make an effort to read some of that stuff, because I know I do have a tendency to sort of blah blah through it, and that's unprofessional. Why am I concerned with professionality? Listen, only Lord Vek knows. Okay, let's head up on deck. So we're gonna have to find a completely different way to do this, because I've ruined our easiest chance here. Storage chest, repair hammer, Exeter. I mean, I guess we'll talk to Exeter.
We have to find a way to get this ship moving. We can't let the Magisters catch up with us. We're too weak to fight them again.
Yep, okay. No. Alright, maybe Dallas's assistant. Surely they know something. Let's have a talk to them.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something.
They're real silent. Okay, that's rude. What about the other guy?
The silent monk leans from one foot to the other. He seems eager to move.
Wow, alright. I'm not happy about this at all. Let's have a look at some of this shit here. I mean, there has to be something, and it can't be too far. It can't be too far. Surely it's got to be on the ship. Who's this? Okay, no. It's the other guy there. Dwarven stew. I'm going to take that. All the dwarven stew, baby. Just give it to me. Alright. Let's check the front of the ship here. I'm not sure if there's anything above deck, and I don't think we can just straight up talk to the figurehead until we know something. But we'll try that. We'll try that in a second. Let's talk to Leia.
Melody says if we can get the ship to move, we can go home.
Okay. Okay. We're running out of options here, unless there's something fundamental I'm missing. Like, if I had, like, higher wits or something? Cutting board? What just happened? Dugan?
All that fighting will be worth less than nothing if we can't get this tub moving.
Look, I kind of appreciate that they haven't got much to say. I'd hate it if... Dirty socks, we'll take it. I'd hate it if all these guys just prattled on about a couple of pairs of dirty socks, just in case, you never know. Just in case Fane gets cold, don't worry about it. I'd hate it if they just went on and on about shit, and then, after all this dialogue, after minutes of it, you finally find out that they can't help you. That'd be the worst. Alright, let's head up to the top deck here, I guess. Who else can we talk to? Bucket of water. Let's talk to Melody.
There you are. I was just thinking of you.
Alright, I need more information. Surely you know something.
This is Dallas's ship, but she can't have been the only one who could get it moving. It'd be too risky. And Dallas is anything but careless. There's a way to move this ship on board, I'm sure of it.
Okay, comment that there can only be so many places to look. Ask where you should start the search. And where might I start this search, young Melody?
The figurehead has certainly caused a commotion lately. But then again, so have the doors downstairs. Everywhere you look, a hunk of wood looking to incinerate or stymie you.
Rude. Alright. Alright, let's change the subject. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Please, don't go.
Wow. What a rude, sarcastic wench. Alright, let's talk to the figurehead. Let's just make a beeline over there. I'm real ready. I'm incredibly ready to talk to the figurehead. What do we got in the way of Geist loot? Maeve is up there. Rude. Incinerated Seeker.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive.
Note that the grave look on the elf's face and say that you heard a Seeker died while searching the ship. Tell her to stand aside. You'll go... Stand aside, elf. I'm Lord Vek. I go where I please.
I would not advise that. The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood. I thought I could communicate with it, but...
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
Did you find out anything useful before your friend smoldered?
Nothing. The ship is livewood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something, warped it somehow. I just don't know what.
There's no time to spare. This figurehead is connected to how we control the ship. I'm ad-libbing here because I haven't got time to read. We have to take a... Listen, you get the gist. We have to take a look.
She sighs.
Yeah, let's do it.
I know. Just be careful.
No condolences will be had. Let's get out of here. Talk to me, ship.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea.
Take a closer look at the details on the figurehead.
There's an odd mark on the side of the figurehead. Battle damage, weather staining. It almost looks like a pattern, however.
Lay your hand on the figurehead. Listen, I'm Lord Vek. I can do what I want.
Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry.
I guess we'll remove the hand quickly.
The pain in your arm subsides to a dull tingle. The surface of your bones is already blistering.
Wow. Alright. Let's get out of here, I guess. I know that, he hasn't got anything. I know that as a lizard, it maybe sparks something, but we're not a lizard. Let's talk to Gareth. Gareth, my buddy, my pal.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we?
Listen, you're talking my language.
Undead is a name I wasn't expecting to call you, mind. When Malady revealed the truth to me, I was unprepared. But Lucian works in mysterious ways. It is his will that brought you to us.
Yes, that's all well and good, but what's our destination?
Driftwood, of course. Little fishing village. Not very welcoming, but you'll brighten it up, I'm sure. Got family near there. Not the adventuring types. For the best, really. Meister Siever's there too. My leader. Our leader. She held the Seekers together when we had every reason to fall apart.
Alright, listen, this is not ship related. Gareth, you're a right fool. Shut your trap now. I'll be on my way.
Keep Lucian close, Godwoken.
I knew it. Okay, so there's got to be something below deck. What am I missing? We can't get into the door without a password. We've screwed up our only chance. Oh! I've got it. If we can get... No, but hang on. No, that's not going to work. I was just thinking, if we could, like, pull a leg or something off the dead Magister, then we could feed it to Sabile, and she'd be able to tell us her secrets. But I don't think we could do anything of the sort. Let's check her again. I'm pretty sure she's empty. Okay. And we can't sneak here. What if... Hang on. Let's see if we can get Sabile to follow us at all. She might not be able to. She might be stuck here.
We've braved the joy, and I lust for further adventure. What say you? Shall we continue our journey together?
I'd love for you to join me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabile in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side. For the moment.
Hot. Okay. Maybe I can distract someone and Sabile can do some sneaking. We'll see how we go. It looks like it might be Lose.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Okay, let's do it. Can't reach? Come on, dude. That's rude. He's right there. Why can't you reach? I'm incredibly disturbed. Can we just like... Can we fuck him up?
Bishop Alexandar lies...
No. I wanna kill him. I wanna loot his corpse. Don't even trip. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay. It's okay. No. He's real dead. He's incredibly dead. Okay, so I think I've fucked up.
So, we've got quite the task on our hands, haven't we? I have to admit, the whole thing is very intriguing.
Alright, say it does indeed. If she's in control of herself, you should journey together again. Tell her you don't know what this next chapter will hold, but you hope she'll join you in finding out. If you can control yourself, Missy, I'd love for you to join me again.
The old band back together again, I guess that depends, doesn't it?
Wow, rude.
Look at me. Hard. What do you see?
Look, I am.
Losa leans back slightly, thin arms crossed in front of her chest, and stares at you defiantly from dark eye sockets, darker and deeper set than when you first met. She blows back a lock of white hair, matted with sweat and grime, and holds back a smile from the corners of her lips.
I see a nice young lady in need of a nice long bath. Maybe I could join you.
Seriously? Look at me. I look like lukewarm death. This isn't a joke anymore. You see that, don't you?
Listen, she's still alright in my book.
Your god wants me dead. My god? Devil? Who knows? It wants me. It's getting stronger and I need to outpace it. I want to make sure you understand, well, the risks.
So you understand them fully. She should still join you. I understand them fully, but I'm Lord Vek. There's nothing that can vex me.
You'll do what you have to do, right? If I fail, if this thing takes control, you'll protect yourself and everyone else against it. Even if it means killing me.
Listen. Sure. Whatever's necessary.
Promise?
Alright, nod. It's a deal.
Well, all right then.
She pinches your cheek, a sparkle in her dim grey eyes.
Oh, that's hot.
I knew I could count on you to murder me in a pinch.
Oh, baby. It's how beautiful relationships start.
Let's go, Chief.
Yes, that's how it... The strongest bonds begin with a pact of murder. That's what I've learned. Alright, so I mean I'm feeling honestly real bad. What have I missed? I feel like it's ooh, that's a lot of gold. An identification thing? Okay, hold on. Let's buckle down here. There's gotta be something down here. Surely. There has to be a way to get past the door. I think, hang on, I think one of my folks has telekinesis. Oh, Lose has telekinesis. Come on, dude. Nope. There's nothing behind there. Okay. Look, I tried. What else, though? We've checked over here. What else could we do? Can we move anything? Maybe there's something underneath. Hang on, can we move the bed? We've ballsed up fairly severely. I'm not sure what we were meant to do dialogue-wise to trigger... Because I know after combat, there's something you can do dialogue-wise to trigger combat with Ranley. And then she sort of buckles over and is like, alright, I've had enough. And then gives you the password, I assume. Can we not... Can't move that? Can we move him? No. Alright. I don't think we need to talk to the door again. We've already done that and that's failed. What are we missing? What are we missing? Look, let's just talk to the door again. Let's see what happens.
This is the stateroom. Authorized personages only.
Listen,
Speak the password.
I'm the most authorized of personages. Knock loudly upon the door.
Your knuckles will rot to bone long before you break my resolve. Speak the password.
Listen, I am bone, you big old penis.
So primitive. I'm made of the hardest of hardwoods. Neither knuckles nor necromancy faze me. Water won't warp me, nor fire scorch me. Neither cyclone nor blizzard scratch my shell. Now, speak the password.
Jesus, fine. Alright, clearly... I'm getting the idea that maybe we need the password. Okay, anvil, workbench, maybe there's something here, but I doubt it. There has to be a way. There's always a way. I don't think what did I just do? No, I don't want the washing tub. Thank you. I will take the beef. Or whatever it is. Potatoes, give it to me. Is that something? Why are we looking at this? Can we move it? Nope, we can't move it. What's that about? I don't rightly know. It's not going to be up here with the dishes. Listen, what am I even doing? You don't write a password like that down. At least you shouldn't. I'll tell you that right now. Look. What is it though? What is it? We've checked here before. It's unlikely to be stashed here. Surely it's going to be, if anywhere, it's going to be... I thought I opened this chest. No, apparently not. We got boots. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's not going to be along there, I'm pretty sure. Let's check here. Again, I'm just checking everywhere I can now. It wouldn't make sense for anything of import to be here. Otherwise, I'm feeling like we've really checked everywhere. We've really checked everywhere. Unless we're able to pickpocket the assistants?
The silent monk as you approach.
Yeah, they got nothing to say. Okay, so hang on. What if we go...
As you approach, the silent monk puffs a bit of air from between her
We'll talk to
lips.
both of them.
She seems agitated.
She's real agitated, dude. I can feel it. Come on, though. No, hang on. What have I done? I need to...
The silent monk cocks his right ear towards you, then
it's
his
all
left.
about the angles.
He appears to be awaiting instructions.
Oh, come on! Listen, get out of here! I know you're up to something. Reach for your weapon. You're not in... I've done nothing wrong. I think you can... What? I'm just... Try talking your way out of the situation. What's his fucking problem? Memory dwarf scoff. You're only being accused because you're a dwarf? Figures. I'm not going to bribe this penis. I got strength. Muse evilly about your accuser's family members, spouse, children. Persuasion failure? No. What? Why are you doing this? What? Why? This is real rude, guys. No. Exter's against us? Is that correct? No, he's on our side. It's just Ifan being a big old knob. Good thing I didn't give him any armor. The rude bastard. He's incredibly dead now, and I'm fine with it. Mysterious letter. Let's take it. Your target is none other than the Divine Bishop Alexandar, leader of the Divine Order. Get close and show your benefactor why the Silver Claw is the most feared amongst all the Lone Wolves. For some aid with your mission, seek Magister Boris in the ghetto. Speak our motto, Gletsho Duma, to identify yourself. May the moon light your tracks. Roost Anlin. Okay. Alright. Well, now that that's out of the way. Who's watching me? That doesn't seem right.
The silent monk cocks
Let's
his
try
right
this
ear
again.
towards you, then his left. He appears to be awaiting instructions.
Oh, come on! Exter, I swear to Christ, I will eat you. Pickpocket failed. This is rude. I can't pickpocket these guys? What in the world? Look, we've killed Ifan. We're completely lost. We have no idea what we're doing. I may have wrecked it. We've got new recipes, okay. But that's about it. No idea where to go. What am I missing? Simone, surely you know something.
We can't get this ship moving, Godwoken. We have every free hand looking into it. Help, if you can.
I'm trying my best. I'm trying real hard. Okay. Look, can we molest the steering wheel? The steering, big old wheel. Oh, dude, I am very on fire. Okay. Why does Sabine not have any armor? I'm disturbed by that. Hang on, is that? Sure, this isn't. No, she's got armor. I don't know, dude. Alright, I guess let's check the Magisters? Surely there's not going to be anything there, but look, I'll be very surprised if one of these guys has Mage's Garment. Whoa. Okay, that could be pretty dank. Dead Seeker. Oh, dude, they've got dank shit. Okay. that's a little bit exciting. We've already checked that guy. We've checked the Geist. Sodden Diary. Hold the phone. Today is a momentous one. So momentous, in fact, that I've decided to start keeping a diary to record my time on the Lady Vengeance. So that one day, should I have a family, my children and their children may know of my small involvement in these momentous times, rather. So begin today, the divine Lady Dallas, Hammer of the Order, arrived on boat. She swept by in all her momentous gloriousness. Wow, what a knob. And I fancy that as she glanced at me, a tiny smile twitched at the corner of her mouth. The hammer smiled at me, possibly. No, that's not how it went down, dude. Then she went to her stateroom, and there she spoke to the doors. Here we go, here we go. I did not hear the whole of the conversation, but I believe she spoke of the principle of fortitude, which is, of course, an important part of both the ethos of the Order and of maritime construction. Yes, the door seemed suitably inspired and open for her. She glided, this guy, inside, and we have not seen her since. Okay, a momentous day. Orders. We have orders. The ship is to see action. An evil band of rebels has landed on the island, and we are to destroy their ship and perhaps them too. Tomorrow I shall recount the story of our glorious victory. Fortitude is the key. Fortitude shall open the doors. Oh, God, it's right there. It's right there. I've done it. Okay, well, I mean, do I deserve the credit? Well, I have done it, but listen, it was right there the whole time. So there you go. That's pretty cool. I knew there was a way around it, even if I ballsed up the conversation. We still managed to. This better work. It's better work.
This is the stateroom. Authorized personages only. Speak the password.
Listen, if I may ad-lib a little bit, you know, Lord Vek kind of pumps himself up, ultra smug. He goes, fortitude, with the added. There's no A at the end of it, but he adds an AH because that's just the kind of guy he is.
Yes, and yes again. The word is spoken. Welcome to the stateroom.
It's about time. Okay, listen. I know mostly what I'm doing.
Just one more moment, please.
Get out of my face.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you. A curious smile plays across his lips as he takes you in.
An undead, eh? Wonders never cease aboard this vessel. But beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Especially when it comes to their rescuers. To whom do I owe my thanks?
What are you doing here, you floppy knob? Is that armor you're working on?
Armor? Such a limiting word, but yes. It serves that purpose, amongst others. Dallas has been keeping me prisoner here, but I try to keep working on my own projects when I can.
Prisoners aren't usually kept in the master's cabin. What are you doing in here, pretty boy?
Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices.
Dude, listen, arcane indeed.
She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems.
Bidding? Sounds like you were her personal slave.
Oh, yes. And she could be a most cruel mistress, I'm sad to report.
Listen, I don't believe a word of it. He loved it.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
Alright, look. Maybe he's telling the truth.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process.
That's real rude. Well, good luck with all that. I really must be going. Alright. Here we look, it deserves a save right here. Let's grab the gold. All the gold. Gold pile. Teleporter pyramid, it's mine. Silver cup. Yes, I know. I know about the teleporter pyramids, guys. Listen, I might grab this stuff later between recordings. But I think the Dusty Tome is what we want. This book is written in what appears to be an ancient dialect of the lizards. Its contents can be understood by few, but it might be possible to recite it phonetically. Listen, alright, let's do it. Zurikser, irker, izerker, izerker, kser, rik, zurksik. Alright, fluent, done. We know what needs to be done. Lizards? There's a big old dragon up on deck. I'll tell you that right now. Let's get to it. Let's do what must be done, baby. Lord Vek has done it. It's only taken him 50 minutes. Don't even trip. Record time. We're basically speedrunning right now. I'm actually going to put into the tags of this video. Divinity Original Sin 2 speedrun. It's going to get 1 million views, trust me. Okay.
The figurehead continues its vigil over the seas. The detail is remarkable. It looks like it could turn around and incinerate you at any moment.
Sing the song from the tome you found below decks.
The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably the sound of a living being.
Yes.
You are not the witch. You are not Dallas.
No, baby.
You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new master?
I'm the captain now. You are to do as I command.
Of course. You sang the song. Now I am yours. We may sail whenever you wish.
Listen, I don't need to know anything about my prisoners. Let's go.
The ship's awake. Good. Is she ready to sail?
Say there's a few things you'd like to ask her. Be on your way. Tell Melody the ship is active and ready to sail, rather. A few things you'd like to ask her. Be on your way. Hang on, I think it's be on your way is what I want to do.
Please, don't go.
Okay, listen, I don't want to go just yet, because I think we need to grab one more party member, otherwise we might not be able to use them afterwards. So I am going to leave it here. Jesus, what a wild time. Let's move away from the people talking. I have no time for this sort of shit. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. It helps out a great deal. If you didn't enjoy the video, find me in the comments down below. Leave a dislike. But in any case, thank you very much for watching. Taste the game. Be excellent to each other. And I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer out.